Hello, welcome to week 4 of how to make your team page awesome. Super proud of all of you difference makers who have been doing week 1, week 2, week 3, and on to week 4 and building on top of each other, continuing to do those things. A couple quick wrap-ups. Remember from back from week 1, we talked about posting in those 4 different areas every single day on your team page. Basic, inspirational, IPA, and a video. Week 2, we talked about rising up other people to be leaders and commenting on your page, posting on your page, celebrating people each week, creating a team culture, creating avenues for duplication, and repeat. Week 3, we talked about doing call to comment posts to get more interaction on your team page, doing giveaways, doing a prize for people turning in their goals and helping them work through their goals, and then you making a training video specifically for your team. Now we're on to week 4, okay? Here's the deal. Point blank, you guys. If you do these 4 things and repeat and do them again, it will work. You will have a more awesome team page if you take to heart what I talked about this week as well. Here's the deal. If you don't, you may not. You probably won't. So from now on, anybody who comes to me and says my team's not growing, first thing I'm going to say, are you doing the high five? And the second thing I'm going to say is, have you done how to make your team page awesome all the way through, actually incorporated it? Because here's the deal, I'm not making this junk up. If you do everything that I talk about in this video, it will work. If it doesn't, I will buy you a pony because it works. Okay? Okay, so let's go on to week 4. Okay. First of all, you have to have personal relationships with the people on your team. So if you're not friending everybody in your first 3 levels, friend everybody in your first 3 levels. Everybody that's new. We talked about this before. Shooting them a voice message, welcoming them to your team. Because one of the biggest things is if you're not friends with that person, they don't get notifications when you post on your team page. So you want them to get a notification that you posted on the team page for them to go and look at it, and they will only get notifications if you are friends with them on Facebook. So if you're newer, feel free to do deep. As you get larger, just your first 3 levels for sure will help you have a good connection with those people. Okay, now as a leader, we've got to ask ourselves, what does my team need to learn? Where are they stuck? Because it's your responsibility, not your sponsors, to teach your team what they need to do to get to the next level. So you've got to take some introspective looks back. What does my team need to learn? It's not just, my team's not adding ambassadors, it's why is my team not adding ambassadors? Let's go back to the basic steps. And it usually always goes back to the 4 pillars of belief. So write these 4 pillars of belief down. We've got to build their belief in these 4 areas. In the products, we've got to build their belief in this company and in network marketing in general. We've got to build their belief in how amazing our compensation plan, and we've got to build their belief in themselves, okay? Because those are the roots of what gets people stuck, what keeps people from even getting started, and what keeps people from being successful. Those 4 areas of belief. You as their leader got to pour belief into those 4 areas. Your team needs to believe in these products. They've got to learn about them and know how amazing they are and know how they work and know what they do. They've got to know about Plexus, how amazing this company is and how phenomenal network marketing is as a career choice, and not to be ashamed of it, but to be proud of it. They need to know how this compensation plan blows other companies away, hands down. Our setup, how we get paid 11 different ways, how the pay points work. It's better than other network marketing companies out there. And the number 4, themselves. They've got to believe in themselves. And here's where I've got to talk to you leaders. It's got to go back to you. If you don't believe in yourself, why are they? Okay? We can do these things on our team page. We can fake it till we make it all day long, but it's not going to last unless we are legit, unless we are legitimately being inspired. We cannot inspire other people if we are not being inspired. And here's where I'm going to say it again, because it is the most important piece. Personal growth is the most important piece to being successful at this journey. You can figure that out now, or you can figure that out 2 years from now, but it's going to be a whole lot beneficial to figure that out now. And hear my heart, like I'm talking to you bluntly, but my heart is, this is a this business is about people. It is about relationships. It's going to bring up insecurities. It's going to bring up fears and doubts. It's going to bring up a whole mess of stuff. So get your butt to counseling. If you need a suggestion, let us know. We have connections with many phenomenal ones, or can help you find one where you live. But you've got to read a book. If you are a leader who has a team page and are not constantly reading network marketing books, business books, leadership books, self-help books, your team's not going to grow. It's got to go back to the leader. And I can't, I could say this till my I lose my voice, but I don't want to. I've said it enough times. It's that important. It is up to you as the leader to do it or not. And it's going to be the missing link. You cannot inspire other people if you yourselves are not being inspired, okay? And here's your last little extra credit, extra blurb here. Incorporate these things into your team page. Repeat. Go back to that Fallon Black call, P-H-A-L-L-I-N, Fallon Black, on search for her call, because she names 4 books that hit the nail on the head. If you're stuck, if you need to know where to start with those 4. And yeah, 4. Yeah, read every month. Leaders are learners, period. Leaders are learners. If you have to get an audiobook, get an audiobook. I don't care, but you have got to be growing your mind, getting new information, fresh, inspiring, so you can lead others. You have to. Okay. Let's talk about your personal brand, leaders. I want you to go back to your personal page, because here's where it all starts. I know some of you guys are phenomenal posters about Plexus. Some of you guys are okay about Plexus. But here's the deal. If you're just posting a picture of your kids and posting about Plexus, you're going to bore people. You're not adding value to other people's lives. So let's take some introspective looks of what are your hobbies? What are your passions? What are you interested in? Because we've got to help make you have a brand that makes it unique, that helps you add value to other people's lives. I've recently gotten into, I love to decorate my house, kind of like rusticy farmhouse. I love photography, so I've really been getting into Instagram and using filters to really make my pictures more appealing and beautiful to look at. Adding value for home decor, adding value for health articles about clean eating, or things that are up my alley, things that I'm bringing value to people whether they care about Plexus or not. So there's a question for you leaders. What are you adding value to other people's lives? What's your personal brand? What kind of people do you attract? We have to find a niche. Now, we can't just only hone into that niche. You can't just only hone into whatever color personality you are, because you're going to miss out on a whole lot of other people. But you have to be interesting to people. So think about that for a minute. What about you is interesting? Everybody has something that's interesting. And if you don't have a hobby or something, find one, because you're going to be a better person and better contributor to society if you're constantly learning something new, or if you're enjoying doing something. We've got to be people who enjoy life, okay? So here we go. That's week 4. Repeat. Do week 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of each other, and do it again for 4 weeks. Do not stop here. Do not go up the mountain, be posting awesome, and then, okay? This is a long haul business, as you guys know, and as you guys know as leaders, you set the pace. Your team will only go do what you do. It's a law of the lid. They're not going to do more than you're going to do. They're not going to be more excited than you. They're not going to go faster than you. They're not going to grow personally more than you are. You set the bar. You set the lid. Open that lid. Be the best you can possibly be. Inspire your team to better than you think that they could be. Do not sell anybody short, okay? You guys are doing amazing. Keep it up. 4 more weeks, and I promise if you do these things for 4 more weeks, it's going to get easier. It's like a discipline. You keep doing these things, you keep incorporating these things, and your team page is going to awesome, which is going to lead to growth for you and your team. See you at Leaders Retreat.